Good evening. Race for Europe, gang. We are in the building. Up and running. Big yourself up, my bro. I think you said you was at work, innit? So, I was going to say jump on if you want, but you're at work. So, no worries, man. Big yourself up each and every time. Looks like it's just you here to begin with. So, big yourself up, man. Good show earlier. So I'm just having a look. It's looking like Marcus Rashford is going to start again, which Ollie Watkins, I mean, there was talk of him being upset at Aston Villa. So, and after the way Watkins started the last game, mad. Unai Emery. But let's have a quick little look at it, guys. So, for City, Ortega's in goal, Nunes, Diaz, Gvardiol playing centre-back, and Nico O'Reilly playing left-back, it looks like. Gundogan, Kovacic, Silva, De Bruyne gets a start, McAtee, and Marmoush. Yeah, Rashford to start. It says it here, unless there's a change-up or something. Rashford to start, Ramsey, Tillemans, Rodgers, Onana, Kamara. Strong, man. Rodgers, man. I like Rodgers. Digne, Torres, Ngoyo, and Cash. Martinez in goal. So what do you guys reckon? What is the predictions? I think I predicted 2-1 Aston Villa. What are we saying? 2-1 Aston Villa. That's what I did predict. So we will. Ortega's getting the start today. Let me. I didn't even check the bench. I think Haaland's still injured. I'm just gonna go all the way down. Yeah. Watkins on the bench. Pissed. Asensio, Barkley, Diassi, Garcia, Matson. I didn't even know they had Ross Barkley as well. That's nuts. Marlon, McGinn, Olsen. City got Savio, Akanji, Carson, Doku, Foden, Gonzalez, Grealish, and Kuzunov, alongside R. Lewis, Rico Lewis, and Nico Lewis. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm saying Nico Lewis is O'Reilly's because they got the same hair, innit? Keep getting drawn in, guys. Keep getting drawn in. But here we are, man, waiting for the game to start. Like I said, the lineups, thought I'd come on a bit earlier so I can kind of have a little look at that. Also, while we're here, we might as well have a bit of a Sky Sports spews and see if there's anything going on in the world of football. Reading guaranteed extension for takeover. Okay. Man United are desperate in that position. So Neville's trying to talk up Cunha to Man United. Oh, God. Cunha loves club despite lowly league position. Jesus Christ. They're really going for it, innit? 5 PL clubs want to sign Cunha this summer amid Saudi interest. It'll be interesting to see, innit? It'll be interesting to see all of this. He loves the club and all this other stuff they're saying. Do you know what I mean? Just to just for him to go somewhere else. Do you know what I'm saying? If he gets like European football, United might have European football next year. Champions League at that. That's only if they win the Europa. But if they don't, then it might be a bit mad. Man United and Chelsea interested in River Plate's teenage star Mastan. I can't even say that. Mastan Tanuno? Jesus. Okie dokie. Why is there so much transfer news outside the window? I know we're getting close to the end of the season, but it just feels like it's on overdrive this year. Van Nistelrooy's future in doubt. That's obviously obvious. Obvious. Big up Jack Wilshere. He's taken over Norwich. Norwich caretaker after Thorup sacking. Okay. So maybe he'll have a shot at getting that job if he does well. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not sure about... I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know if he'll be a good manager. The same for Ramsey. I'm not sure if he'll be a good manager. We will have to wait and see, people. Wait and see. There's no one. I was going to ask if you can hear this. I'll just turn it down one anyway, just to be sure. Finally got my website back. However, I think it's still bloody a minute behind or so. But it's not as bad as before. 2 minutes odd. Not as bad as before. Let me just turn that down so we don't get no echo. Try and send it out. Send out the bat signal. See who wants to take a little look-ski. All right, let me just try and get this fresh again so we're on time, gang, and we are minutes away. Minutes away, people. Minutes away. Hope we are good this evening. We are waiting for this game to start. I did go through the lineups just a minute ago. I got Aston Villa to win 2-1, but obviously Man City could, of course, win this. But I just feel like with Aston Villa's form, they're coming into this game relatively hot. Man City, obviously, I think, yeah, they won their last game. I'm pretty sure. Late victories for them. So, race for Europe, man. It's heating up, people. It's heating up. It is heating up. One person in the building, maybe BBK. Let me off. I think, did you give your prediction? Did you say 2-1 Man City? You said 2-1 Man City. If it's still you in the chat. If it ain't, give me your prediction, people. Playback gang. Hit a like if you are going to watch this. We will see. We will see, people. We will see. Full house as well. So hopefully the connection holds up. Hopefully it holds up. Hopefully it holds up. Big up, big up, big up, man. Big up BBK. Said, yeah, I'm sticking with 2-1 City. Fair play, man. It very much could be. It very much could be. Big up AFC always. Hope you are well this evening, my bro. Big yourself up. I'm saying 2-1 Villa. BBK saying 2-1 City. Although BBK is, you know, quite good at calling it. Not too many I've seen that's wrong. Although I did call the 2-1 game I did a watch along for Nottingham Forest against the Chickens. Bigger AFC, he's saying Man City 3, Villa 2. Okay, so both of you are going for a City win tonight. Is fair play, fair play. It's not about who you prefer to win. It's about who you think's going to win at the end of the day. So fair play, guys. Fair play. Man City sitting in 5th at this moment in time. So let me see, because it's just come off my screen. They gave the table and then it's gone on to an ad. So April 21st, 9:59 p.m. So should be, yeah, Man City in 5th, 1 point behind Newcastle. Newcastle 1 point behind Forest, and Forest are 6 points behind us. So we definitely have to beat Palace tomorrow. Community service settings again. So if you don't mind, come and join, man. Chelsea in 6th with Aston Villa on joint points. It's just a goal difference, 57. So that whole from 3rd down to 7th, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. That's what I mean. As BBK was saying earlier, that's the only thing interesting still left of the season in terms of the Premier League. Liverpool about to wrap it up. Just hurry up and put us out of our misery. And yeah, from 3rd down to 7th. Obviously, Arsenal could be pulled back into that if we're not careful. But I think if we beat Crystal Palace tomorrow, then 2nd is more or less secure. Am I happy with it? It is what it is. Do you know what I mean? I think we all know that there's been regression this season. So it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Obviously, there's redemption for Arteta if you can get hold of that cup with the big ears. There is redemption. But just like a lot of teams, we got kind of like a all or bust moment with the Champions League. However, the top gooners are making their excuses already. Is what it is. But as DG said on his stream earlier, it's null and void. It's a redundant argument. This guy's going to be here regardless of your Arteta in or out, or whether he's done a good job or not, or whether he wins or not. He will be here next season. Unai Tax, yeah, big up, man. Unai Tax, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see, man. We will see. Is it going to be high line for life? We will see. But the teams are coming out on my screen, so we must be very close to the actual start, probably a minute away. I'm going to see if I can line up my little thing for my stream, not the actual game. Or should I do it for the actual game? Maybe I should do it for the actual game. I don't know, people. I don't know, people. No, I'll do it for my stream. I think I'll try and do it for my stream. Hope everyone's good, though, man. 3 people in the building. Just hit a like for me. Big up, don't waste a tweet. Gary, hope you're well this evening, mate. Big up AFC always. 1724 days without a trophy. Jesus Christ. Yep. Need to win that Champions League. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. It would be absolute scenes if we won the Champions League, man. I'm telling you that right now. Absolute scenes. Absolute scenes. So 4 people in the building. Welcome on in. Hit the like for me, gang. Y'all getting ready. We're literally a minute away from kickoff. We had a few predictions in the chat. Get your predictions in. AFC saying 3-2. BBK said 2-1 City. I've said 2-1 Villa. So get your predictions in before we start the game. Just waiting for... Oh. Okay. Like I said, I am a little bit behind, but the game, I'm pretty sure, is getting ready to kick off, people. Just waiting. We are just waiting. Come on. And there we go. There we go. Like I said, my stream is probably going to be like a minute behind as usual. I do apologize about that, gangster, but the kickoff has kicked off, if you know what I mean. Kickoff has kicked off. Kickoff has kicked off. Ortega in possession, so it's already with the Man City goalkeeper. Like I said, mine is going to be a little bit behind, but I'll still just share it anyway because I'm still just trying to learn how to do this. So you're going to have to bear with me, people. You're going to have to bear with me. Trying to get it on time is a bit mad. So I think a little bit behind, like seconds, but this is what we have got, people. This is what we have got. We'll even show this on stream as well. Let's see if we can let's see if we can get some more stuff up there. And away we go. Away we go. Maybe it's the way that we're doing it, but here we are, gang. Here we are. Villa's come forward straight away. It's hit the post. My goodness. Obviously, the game started before my stream. Like I said, I am just over a minute behind. Let me see if I can get it any quicker. Just over a minute behind. So I saw the ball was with Ortega and just thought it was normal, but the ball just came off the post, mate. Who was that? Rashford. He's just hit the post already. Jesus, unlucky not to score. Jeez, the highlights are highlighting already. Is that how they're moving? 50. Yeah, I think that's a bit closer. Or is it? Let's have a look. $109. Throw into Villa. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find out which is going to be the quickest one for me. I think it's that one. Wow, Rashford hit the post already, guys. It's happened so quick. We're not even ready for it. Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. It could have been 1-0 to Villa straight away. Look, the camera's going to Ollie Watkins right now. He is not looking happy. Jeez, big up Paul Brady. Hope you are well this evening, mate. Said, all right, mate. Hope you're okay. Going for a 1-1. Marmouche first goal, 20-1. Nice. What, did you put a little something on that? Nice one. Yeah, I'm going for Aston Villa 2-1. There is a couple of other predictions in the chat. BBK said 2-1 to City. AFC always said Man City 3, Villa 2. So, yeah, man, we're here for it. The race for Europe. Do you know what I mean? I think I'd prefer Villa to win, but we can't ignore the fact that City could easily win this game as well. It's like a 50-50. So, hopefully it's a good game, man. We're seeing a couple of chances already. They're just showing us Marcus Rashford. Good feet there. Oh, unlucky not to finish. Jesus, he looks like a complete different player for Villa, innit? Marcus Rashford. Could have been 1-0, but big up the people that's joining me. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. I wonder if I can do it like that one. No, I don't work like that either, so... but that should obviously let us know. I have to do it on the time that I've got, though. I think do it on the time that I've got, or do we? We're still learning. We'll get there, people. We'll get there. Kevin De Bruyne, obviously, I reckon he'll probably get starts all the way till the end of the season. Whether he plays the full 90 minutes, that's a whole next story. But he's definitely got quality. On DG stream, it was amazing to see how many players are on a free in the summer and that. And you know, Neymar's there. I think Ronaldo. Obviously, these men are aged now. Modric, like this mad. Jonathan David. Like, there's quite a few players on there, man. It's actually crazy. So make sure you check out DG's stream earlier. Or I think the list was on Twitter, so someone should be able to find it. Big yourself up, Paul Brady said he had a little flutter £5 on before, yeah. All right, man. Well, listen, I wouldn't be upset with a draw. I don't think any result would upset me, to be honest. That's why it's a decent game. Race for Europe. Absolutely. Look. Oh, just give me a second, gang. Oh, as I said, I am a little bit behind, gang. I wonder if I can hear the AI score from where it is. I'm not sure. Not sure. Not sure. So if any of you got eyes on the ground, if you want to let me know the scores earlier, I'll tell you what I will actually do, because I don't even think this is linked with this. We'll have the AI on here because this will give us the live updates. So as soon as the goal goes in, we will know, people. Let me know if you're watching it or if you're just listening in. Either way, I appreciate you if you have found your way here. Definitely appreciate you. Give me a sec. We still got the game going. I can still see everything that's going on. If you smoke a fag, or you smoke a joint, or you drink a beer, then enjoy. Enjoy. Man City in possession, ball over the top, looking for Marmouche. They've still managed to keep possession, done it quite well there. Possession football. We are at the Etihad, so let's see what happens. Just send in a text, people. Just give me a second. Oh, and we've had a goal. We've had a goal just as I'm texting. It's Bernardo Silva, and it is 1-0 to Manchester City. 1-0. Bet down. First goal. Yep. Already. What a liberty. We ain't gonna celebrate it. It will get air horn. But yeah, Bernardo Silva. Ball's gone over the top, out to the left wing, to the byline, cut it back, and there's Bernardo Silva to just brush. That's what I keep saying Arsenal need to do to break down the low block. You know, get to the byline, put a dangerous ball in on the floor. All of this crossing, and look, it's 1-0. Listen, the game ain't done. I said 2-1 Aston Villa. BBK said 2-1 City. Everything's still on, except for Paul's bet. Unfortunately, my guy, I do apologize. Goalie's poor this weekend. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. But I mean, I'm not sure what he could have really done, but I'll have to look at it again just because it's in the corner of my screen. But yeah, as we can see, Man City 1, Aston Villa 0. Let me change the score at least. Change the score at least, people. Oh, sorry. Big up all the people passing through. Just drop a like. Give me your predictions. We appreciate you all. We appreciate you all. Someone's down now for Villa. Let me see if I can actually see it. Obviously, on my screen, I'm a little bit behind. The game's continued, so it can't be that bad. I think it's Tillemans. Yeah, I'm just going to watch it now. Oh, just had the ball kicked in his head. Obviously, it's a bit of a surprise one, but yeah, he'll live. He will live. As I said, the game has continued, so I'm sure it's not that bad. Unai Emery's there, scratching his chin, looking a bit confused. And BBK, man, calling it. Is it Unai tax? I don't know if it's that just yet. Marmouche done brilliantly to get to the byline. That's what I'm saying. Get to the byline, put the ball in. You're right. You're absolutely right, Paul. Now that I can see it in full screen, the goalkeeper definitely should have done a bit better there, man. Jesus Christ. Moving like flubber hands. Jesus. That was a bad goal to concede. I actually rate Emi Martinez, but he should have done better there. Paul, absolutely right. My apologies, bro. Absolutely right, man. That was wild. That was wild. You definitely should have said, or yeah, to parry it out. Yeah. My bad, bro. My bad. But it's 1-0, and that goal so far puts Man City into third place. So you get me, Nottingham Forest. Like the race for Europe's kind of how do we think it's gonna end, people? 7 people in the building, just hit the like for me. It's all I can ask on the way in or way out. Yeah, we got man like Vibes Erling Cartel in the crowd with plats and all that. Don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing with that. I don't know what kind of hairstyle that is, but big him up. Rashford gets the start again. Does that spell the end for Watkins, people? Obviously, I've got to try and ask a few questions, see if we can keep the chat rolling. Let me know who's watching, who's listening. Talk to me. Talk to me. Let me know. Just responding, bear with me. Oh, Emi Martinez has caught that. Sorry, Kevin De Bruyne. I know I need to be a little bit, but you know, life and all that calls. I need to respond to this. My apologies. I will be done in a second, people. But what do we reckon? What do we reckon? Hey, Man City up into third now. Let me quickly have a look at this tape. Are they even gonna update it? Are they even gonna update it? Nope, not as of yet. But obviously, the broadcaster should give live table in case it changes again. So far, Man City are in third, people. Nottingham Forest dislodged. It's all to play for, isn't it? It's all to play for. It's actually mad. Like the title's wrapped up, but for once, like the top 4, top 5, well, it's a top 5 race. Like it's mad. Absolutely mad. But here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's see how the game ends. Let's see how the game ends. Like I said, the only person who can't bloody win is Paul at the moment because he's bets out. But other than that, 1-0 in the game. Man City with most of the possession so far. I'm actually surprised that Villa ain't got on the ball a little bit more, considering how they've been playing, but it's all Man City so far. I mean, obviously Villa started well. Rashford hitting the post. They could have been 1-0 up, so let me not talk too much. But after the goal, Man City seems to have settled down a bit. Okay, looks like we've got the video reviewing what? Reviewing penalty. Jesus Christ. Bernardo Silva video reviewing penalty. So that's going to be for City, I could only imagine. They're the ones with the ball at the moment, causing problems. So we will see. Or is it going to be for Villa? Because here comes Marcus Rashford. Here comes Rashford doing bits. Oh, okay. So it's for Villa. It's for Villa. It's for Villa. Why have they got Silva there when it... No, it ain't. It ain't for Villa. The referee said no. Unbelievable. Am I that far behind? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. This is crazy. What have I got there? 1443. And we've got 1608. So yeah, that is bad, isn't it? Sort that out. I thought Villa would get the penalty. That looked like it might have been for Villa, but the referee was having none of it. Maybe the game's continuing and they're reviewing the evidence. Maybe that's what it is. Yes, that's what it is. Because now the referees, BAR people, BAR. The referee's doing BAR, so we'll see what the decision is going to be. It's Man City 1 at the moment. This could be crucial for Villa, and for Villa, it's very much all or nothing as well. That would be a soft penalty. I mean, I don't know though, because he kind of bumped him with his body. It's I don't know. What do you guys reckon? Are you watching it? Listen. We see them give a penalty when Lewis Skelly touched the guy outside the area and it just fell into the area. He physically checks him. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. And bruv, there's contact. I've seen softer penalties given. When I first look at it, it's soft. By the end of the day, you've used your body. You've already scored it, guys. Aston Villa. I will celebrate Aston. You're not even going to see it because of the green. Oh, no, there you go. You get the remnants of balloons. We will celebrate it because obviously ban Man City. But if Man City win it, they win it. But here we go. Silva's arguing. Obviously, I haven't actually watched the penalty. But look, Pep's on the sideline going mad. But the ball has gone in. Obviously, there ain't going to be a review of the penalty because they've already done that. So we can change the score. And here we go, guys. Man City 1, Aston Villa 1. We're not even 20 minutes into the game yet. And it is all going off. Oh, Rashford to take the penalty as well. Ollie Watkins is going to be fuming. Oi, oi, oi. What do you reckon, Arsenal fans? Are we getting Watkins as well this summer? 100 million for Gyökeres and Watkins together. Come on. Forget this Sesko talk. We're trying to win now. I see certain people in the chat of DG earlier talking about Sesko's better than Gyökeres. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. Great finish for Marcus Rashford. He is the one. He is the scorer. And it is 1-1. It is 1-1, people. Let me get to the chat because I realize I'm kind of ignoring you guys. Big up. Let me get to it. Goalie's poor this weekend, so I think I wasn't there. Big up, Luca. How are you? Yeah, I'm all right, mate. Hope you're well. Go and subscribe to Luca, everyone. I go 2-1 Villa. Yep, that's what I predicted as well. Everyone's on no at the moment because it's 1-1. Big up BBKs. Bigging up Luca. Community settings. That's how we like it. Big up Paul Brady. He said latest rumor is Morgan Rogers to Anfield. To Anfield, bro. Morgan Rogers to Arsenal, bro. But yeah, if he listen, anyone that gets Rogers, bro, he's a player, innit? He is a player. Lucas saying I'm good. Good to hear. Penalty given. Penalty. Yeah, thank you for keeping me updated, guys. BB Kane saying not a pen for me. When I first looked at it, I thought it was soft, but the more I watched it, like, oh, Emmy Martin has just made a save there. That could have been 2-1 City. The more I watched it, like I said, I mean, you kind of just you scooted into the guy in it. There's contact at the end of the day. If you didn't give it, I wouldn't have complained. But I've seen softer penalties given, so it is what it is. Definitely makes for a good game now, anyway, because you know the touch, it's been lit. Whatever that saying is. Yeah, Villa playing it out comfortably here at the minute. But Man City are pressing high. BBK says no penalty, man. Listen, if it weren't a penalty, I wouldn't have argued, innit? Obviously, the referee didn't give it straight away. When I looked at it in normal time, I was like, hey, you saw my reaction. I thought that might be a penalty. So, like I said, man, either way, but they gave it, and it is 1-1 now. Lucas said, I think pen. Game is too soft now, bruv. Yeah, absolutely. What's fouls now, and you know what counts as fouls now, definitely, weren't like it even when I was growing up. Definitely not. But that's the way it is now. And like I said, if Lewis Skelly can get if he can concede a penalty where the initial contact was outside the box and these men just fall over in the box, like not even touching each other, then that should be a penalty, in it, just being consistent. Marmouche look kind of lively today, though. Lucas saying 1-1. Yep, big yourself up, bro. Big up BBK. Man, them just get into the box and throw themselves to the ground. I hear it, bro. But you saw it, and there was that kind of weird movement. It's like he was running like on the ground, and then he kind of just jumped into him. Like, why did you jump? I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I've seen worse, innit? If they said no penalty, I would have been like, just because the game's changed, bro. The game has changed. And you said it right, bro. Soft. Like that. Soft. 100%. But the game has changed, bro. And it needs to be consistent. It needs to be consistent. But here we go, gang. 1-1. Hopefully it makes the game a little bit more interesting now. But still, Man City have got most of the possession. I think Villa are going to be happy as the away team to just soak it up and just obviously press where they need to. They've just given away a foul. So Man City have taken the free kick relatively quickly. They are in possession coming forward as we speak. So as I said, people, big up all the people locked in, locked on. Just hit a like for me on the way in or way out. Man like Pat, man, ain't seen you for a minute, my bro. Hope you are good. Big up, my bro. Yeah, same at you, bro. Hope you are well. Throw into Man City, it looks like. Yeah, man. Hope you are well, everyone. Race for Europe, people. Man City coming forward now. Little back. Oh, shit. Who's that? Fell over. Vardio. It looked like, anyway. Like I said, Man City have got more of the ball. It's just about what they do with it. It just reminds me of, like, Arsenal. Ball over the top. That was decent. De Bruyne had a header, but straight at Emi Martinez. Like I said, I am a little bit behind, so you guys probably seeing this before me. Big up Pete. He said, I think my account's been banned. From where, bro? What do you mean? On YouTube? You ain't been banned over here. You haven't been banned over here. I've just seen your comment. 22:56. Yeah, that's terrible. 54. Oh, yeah, we're just going to be behind, guys. Nothing we can do about that. This is actually on the proper website that I pay for as well, though. Bloody annoying. But big up all the people locked in, locked on. Like I said, on your way in or way out, just hit a like. It is the minimum that I can ask for. Hope everyone has been good. Pat, man, been a while, bro. Yeah, man. Just dealing with sorry to hear that, man. Been off live for a while now. Yeah, sorry to hear that, bro. Sorry to hear that, man. Like last year, 2024, like there was about There was like, I don't know. I went to funerals in it. There was like 5 or 6 people like in the family and close people that died. Like, yeah. So I hope they rest in peace. Sorry for your loss. And chin up, man. Chin up, man. I'm sure whoever it is, you get me, only wants the best for whoever they've left behind, in it. Don't want them moping. I know that's what I'd like. Do you know what I mean? Have a party instead of for a funeral. You know what I mean? But anyway, regardless of what I'd like, it's you. So you get me. Hope everything is all right, man. He said just wrote a comment on a few channels and didn't go through. Yeah, I did that earlier. I know where I'm blocked. I thought I'd pass through just to see in it. Like, obviously haven't been there for a minute, saw they were live, wrote a comment, either I was ignored or I'm blocked. But it is what it is. Big yourself up, Pete. Big up Pete, saying sorry to hear that about the loss. Thoughts are with you. Yeah, obviously that's not for, well, that was mine last year, but Pac-Man, definitely. Thoughts are with Pac-Man. He's saying bless, thanks, bro. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Saying thanks, Pete, as well. Big up, man. Community settings, bro. We are always here, man. We are always here. Life is, you get me? I'm always like rolling with the punches, bro. So I'm kind of just numb to it, but condolences, my guy. Condolences. Yep. Look, Paul Brady saying the same thing, man. Love for the love, you know, like that. Community settings, man. Big yourself up, Pac-Man. Oh yeah. Maybe the football can take your mind off things. I don't know. Or at least for a little bit. Race for Europe. Spicy. Maybe not. I don't know, mate. I don't know. But Aston Villa are doing up like low block at the minute. Oh, good save for Martinez. Trying to pressure when City get close, but they're happy to let City have most of the ball, to be honest with you. And here we are, gang. Here we are. Man, let me just show my respects and like my joint. I just hope and pray that we don't have another year like last year, because that was mad. That was mad. There was literally like nans, fucking unborn children. It was, yeah, it was obviously my pops, but my pops was one of the first people that was like late 2023. Then we got into 2024 and there was about 5 more, brother. It was mad. So, and when you start getting to my age, you know what I mean? People start dropping and it's like, shit, man. Nothing was the same, you know, like Drake, like nothing was the same, man. So listen, condolences each and every time, my bro. Each and every time, man. Each and every time. But on another note, if we want to do some football talk, well, Bernardo Silva, I don't know what he's doing just there, holding his side. I didn't see why he might be on the floor. Ramsey, the camera's just gone on, so maybe we'll see that now. Ramsey, oh, okay. So Ramsey's obviously stuck his foot out to go for the ball. Bernardo's gone more with his head, and Ramsey's boot has caught him in the chest. So yeah, that's why he's on the floor. Fair play, man. Looked like it might have been studs up as well. So, but why are you on the floor moaning like he did it on purpose, you dickhead? He didn't do it on purpose. You were both going for. I hate when players do that, bro. Like, yes, he kicked you in the chest, but sometimes things happen in it, collisions and things like that. Oh yeah. Big up Pac-Man. He said, yeah, man, I'm excited for the semi-final, fam. Yeah. I'm still hurting from the 2006 final versus Barca. Yep. Don't think I could take another loss if we get to the final. That's what I was saying today. Because BBK was talking about it, man. Like, if we get to that final, you know, if we didn't win it, man, that would be so much worse than bloody going out in the semis. It will hurt either way. It's going to hurt either way. If we do anything but win it, it's going to hurt either way, you know. And every day I'm kind of getting a feeling that, you know, because everyone was really kind of confident for PSG the moment we got them, or the moment we knew we were going to play them. Like, as soon as we got through with Madrid and we're into the semis, people are talking about the final. They're confident about PSG. And I'm just like, man, I think they're probably going to be harder than Madrid. I ain't too confident about that. But obviously, as we get closer, I'm just thinking, boy, Villa, they had a good period where they just kind of played high intensity. They were doing a lot in it. They were playing at a fast tempo. That's how I think we beat Real Madrid. Do you know what I mean? Because we just outrun them. Like obviously they got quality and stuff, but we got a good defense. We outwork them. We outrun them, and we got to do the same against PSG. And we've got to win in the first leg. BBK said it. I've heard other people say it as well. Curtis Shaw. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that rings true. That rings true. It rings true. As I keep saying, I was a little bit like, why are we always playing the first leg at home? But at the end of the day, it might have just suited us this year. So I just got to hold my hand up and hopefully we get the same again. First leg, demolition, like 3-1, 4-1. And then we take it back to Paris, innit? Let me just lift this up, people. My apologies. Oh. And then we take it back to Paris, people. Rodgers. Nope, nothing doing. Like I said, we got the AI score, so we should be very much on time. Let me just try and get rid of that bit there. What's going on there, mate? What's going on there? We should be very much on time in terms of live goals and when they go in. But big up all the people locked in, locked on. Just had to sit back a little bit. And the green screen is not green screening, but it is what it is, people. Hope we are good this evening. I'm definitely looking forward to the semi-final, man. What do we think for tomorrow as well, any Arsenal fans? What's the score for Arsenal Crystal Palace? Palace, they've obviously got FA Cup on the weekend, so their squad might not be all that in terms of strength. We don't know. Might not be all that. We'll have to wait and see. BBK said the foot mob lineup was relatively strong, actually. If you're still in the chat, my bro, let me know, man. I can't remember what the lineup was, but I'm pretty sure it was pretty strong. I'm pretty sure we're going to see Thomas Partey. I would actually like to see Declan Rice get a rest for once, but like I said, he's the new 12 years a slave, you know, just getting flogged at the moment. I'd like to see him get a rest, you know, or even just come on for a little bit, or at least take him off. Do you know what I mean? Like, just give him a bit of rest. But we'll wait and see, man. We'll wait and see. Because everyone's like, oh, you know, we'll play Thomas Partey. He's not going to play up in Paris or, sorry, at the Emirates and all this stuff. And I get it, yeah. But rest Declan Rice, man. He's probably in the red zone right now. He's probably in the red zone. Not even probably, he is in the red zone. You know, he is doing well, but he is a very fit player. Just watching this replay, that was a terrible header. Yeah, man. I don't know. Give him a rest. Give him a rest. That's what I would do, people. But let me know your thoughts. Big up Pac-Man. Sorry, my bro. He said Mbappe must be feeling a type of way with his old club doing bits without him. Bro, not only doing bits, but it's like they've all just found life, innit? They've all just found life. That's just the only way I can explain it. They play like a team. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. He definitely must be feeling the way. PSG has never won the Champions League. He leaves. And now they're in the semis. Like, mad. He goes to Real Madrid after they've just done a treble. And Real Madrid are looking stinky as well. So it's just, maybe it's the Mbappe curse, bro. I don't know. But big yourself up, my bro. Big yourself up. He said, true, my bro. PSG won't be easy and there's no such thing as an easy Champions League final. No, absolutely not. Especially if we get Inter, which I've got a feeling that we might, you know. I think it's going to be Arsenal, Inter. I'm getting more confident of going past PSG. But we have to adopt the same mindset and the same application in the Emirates. We have to be on it. We have to outrun them. You know what I mean? Obviously, that's usually how we play. I'm not even going to say that's how we play Premiership games because it ain't. It always seems like it's a slower tempo. But that same tempo that we had against Madrid, or the same tempo we had against Man City when we won 5-1, that's what we need to do with PSG. Yes, they've got ballers, but if we put it on them, because you got to remember we're a possession team as well, probably even a little bit more than they are. You know, they've already won the French league. They have got 2 games before our semi-final. We have got Crystal Palace tomorrow, and that's it. So there really should be no excuses in it. No party in the midfield for Arsenal. Obviously, I'm a bit pissed off about that. Purely because I feel like he's gonna mess up the apple cart up front. I feel like you're gonna see Moreno coming into midfield and probably Trossard in the false 9 again. And I just don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know if we're gonna be able to play the same way with Moreno in midfield. Um, that's my thoughts. You know, who else is going to be able to give that? Lewis Skelly, but I don't think he's going to trust Lewis Skelly in the midfield. You know, me personally as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'd do it against the PSG game because I think it's going to be asking. Not even that. It's just who we're going to play in the 10, unless you're going to play Wanyeri. But like I keep saying, man, like you play Odegaard in the 8, bro. Do you know what I mean? Or even just go to a double pivot like Rice, Odegaard, or even someone else. Even if you are going to play Moreno, go to a double pivot. Don't have it like in the line going across. But what do I know? We will wait and see. We will wait and see. Like I said, Thomas Partey is a big miss. I think more than what people realize, and he's definitely going to be very, very hard to replace. Thomas Partey, 100%. He's going to be very difficult to replace. Zubimendi's not a replacement for Thomas Partey. Maybe positionally, but not the same profile at all. Oh, Mamouche, I don't know if you heard that. You'd have to let me know. We've got Sideshow Bob with these mad hairstyles, Man City, bro. It's like they keep buying players like this as well, isn't it? But big up everyone, man. Good evening. It is 1-1 so far. We are 37, nearly 38 minutes into the game. We've had a penalty for Aston Villa, and we've had a Bernardo Silva goal that Emi Martinez should have kept out of the net, in my humble opinion. Big up, man, like E. Rolls. Maybach music. Hope you are well today, bro. Hope you are well today. Said sup, views and crew. Yeah, man, we are here. We are here. Big up Paul Brady. Hope you batter Palace, mate. Yeah, I know this Palace fan, and he's a proper tool. Do we know what is it if we beat Palace, or what is it if we do we need to lose to Palace or something for you lot to win? Or I don't even know, bro. Or you lot just beat Tottenham in it. Just beat Tottenham, bro. Just get it over and done with. You know what I mean? Put us out of our misery, and let's focus on Europe. You get me? If you're Arsenal, you guys will be having your parade and all that, and we can focus on Europe. Do you know what I mean? Big up E Ross, all good views, bro. Hope you and the crew are good. Hey, ticking along, man. Ticking along. Numbers up and down. But like I said, lots of people online. I appreciate anyone who passes through. Just hit the like for me, gang. Big yourself up though, bro. Hope you are well. Pac-Man's bigging up E Ross. E Ross is saying I want to see X go crazy. Just beat Spuds. Yeah, man. Well, obviously he was going off after their latest result, so definitely go and check that out. And obviously, yeah, imagine who have they got? Who have they got? Have they got Bodo, or have they got Athletic Bilbao? I don't know what the order is. So if someone could kindly let me know in the chat, I would be grateful, gang. I think it's Bodo versus Tottenham in it, and Man United versus Athletic. Oh, Rashford again, but he looked like he just held a clip there. It looks like he's all right. Yeah, Watkins is fuming, bro. Watkins is fuming. Big up E. Ross. He said Bodo. Yep, see it there. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for letting me know. Listen, man. Obviously, they just knocked out Lazio, but yeah, I don't know, man. As bad as Tottenham are, like I reckon I'll probably beat Bodo, but fingers crossed they don't, innit? Fingers crossed they don't. Fingers crossed they don't. We're back in Bodo and we're back in Bilbao all the way. Rashford could have done better with that, man. Tried to lift it over, I think. Why don't you use your left? No, I didn't even try and lift it over. I don't know what that was. But there you go, guys. There you go, guys. Still 1-1. And we are approaching half time. 41 minutes on the clock. We are approaching half time. And we are approaching half time. It's not been a bad game. I mean, it's dragged in portions, but it's had little bits of quality in it. Yeah. Marmouche has done all right. Are Villa still in the FA? Who's in the FA Cup still? Pretty sure it is Villa, isn't it? Pretty sure it is Villa, mate. I think I just heard the commentator because I can barely hear it saying that maybe he's on the bench. Watkins, this is because he's starting at Wembley on the weekend. So maybe if Unai's told him that. But when they pan to Watkins, his face never looked happy, innit? I ain't gonna lie. His face never looked happy. Just waiting for this set piece to come in now, but it looks like nothing's come of it. Aston Villa still in possession, guys. Still in possession. Waiting for this free kick, like I said. Loads of time just for it to not even beat the first man properly. But it is Rashford back in possession. No free kick. And now it's Man City back in possession. So nothing came from it. Corner kick to Aston Villa, though. Let me take that back. Aston Villa's had 2 corner kicks to City's 1, I believe. No, other way round. Man City's had 2 to Villa's 1. We will see what happens with it. Big up E. Ross. He's bigging up Pac-Man. E. Ross is saying Nico Williams tax. We need it versus United. Yeah, we do, bro. We do. We do. We do. And I hope Bilbao will find. I hope like someone needs to just. Well, obviously Wolves. No, who did Wolves just beat? Did they beat Spurs recently? Innit? Who just beat United recently? My mind's gone blank. Palace, City, Villa, and Forest. Yeah, big up, man. Big up E. Ross, man. My brother. Yeah, so but Villa can't really afford to but they got enough to rotate, so probably that's what they're doing because Rashford has been relatively dangerous for Villa up front. Morgan Rogers is obviously starting the game. It's looking a little bit leggy there, though. These players will all want to feature in the FA Cup as well, won't it? It is mad. Semi-finals as well, isn't it? Jeez. It is all going off, gang. Imagine all these clubs, like, no matter how bad the season, we can all still leave with something, man. Obviously, ours is probably the hardest one. Liverpool's wrapped up the league already. You got Europa, you got the Conference, you got the FA Cup, all still for grabs, people. All still for grabs. Yeah, as I keep saying, man, these haircuts annoy me, man. Every time I see these dons, like, and because this O'Reilly or whatever, he actually looks like SpongeBob as well. He really does. What are they trying to say? Handball? That's not handball. But here we are, gang. Man said that broccoli cut. Yeah, bro. That's it exactly, bro. That broccoli cut. That is it exactly. Gets on my nerves, bro. Just broccoli and then step. It's crazy. Crazy work. Gavardio bringing it forward. Looks like Villa's just taken back over possession. Whatever I'm looking at is wrong. And we are very much approaching half time. We are into injury time. 4 minutes added on, people. 4 minutes added on. Villa have had spells, but it has been Man City mostly with possession. But again, it's just like what they do with it. Not too much, I gotta be honest. Gundogan trying to do bits and that. How I don't even know how old he is now. Is he 35? I am not sure. But we are approaching the end of the first half. We are in injury time. As I said, there was 4 minutes added on. And we're nearly 2 minutes into it. Kovacic on the attack. Bernardo Silva. And that's it. There we go. A little long ball in. Jesus Christ, that's what they're... the long balls are going in. Looking for Kevin De Bruyne over the top. You know what? Kevin De Bruyne's got the leg still, yeah? He's really trying to stay in the Premier League, mate. Where do you reckon De Bruyne's going to go, people? Couple of people still left with me. I salute you people doing this community. So, well, it shouldn't really be community service, innit? It shouldn't really be. But this game is kind of like flattering to deceive a little bit. It's important for both clubs. They're both in FA Cup action, innit? So, but they both also need to try and get into these places. So, yeah. You don't get to rest, boy. You don't get to rest. None of them gets to rest. Big up E. Ross. He said, views white boys in the States wearing that mullet cut now. Oh, what? The same thing as this O'Reilly guy. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. But to be honest with you, like, oh, if you're like, I don't know, some sort of European heritage or like, I don't know. It kind of, yeah, it kind of does seem like like that should be for white people, to be honest with you. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just never liked it. Never liked it. Never liked it. But then again, I am follically challenged, in it. So, you know, maybe it's just a little bit of jealousy and hate. Big up P. Ross. He said it's so short on the top and the sides and long in the back. Like the what, like proper mullet? I thought you meant like O'Reilly's haircut, like the SpongeBob thing. You're talking about an actual mullet. Jeez, bro. Yeah, mullets is wild, bro. Ain't that guy big up? What's his name? Nick from the Nick's Football Club or whatever. Football. I don't even know how he spells it. Big up Nick. Pretty sure he had a mullet at one point. If he ain't still got it, that's crazy retro, isn't it? Crazy retro, bruv. I said mullet, laugh my ass off. Yeah, it's a mullet, bro. Real mullet. A mullet. Like shit. But it's half time in the game. Obviously, my stream's still playing because I'm like a minute or so behind. But it is 1-1 at half time here. possible controversy with the penalty, guys. I mean, you'd have to let me know. Luca thought it was a penalty. BBK thought it weren't. I was kind of convinced after a couple of looks that it probably was in this day and age. Let me know your thoughts on the game, man. Or if you can't be asked with that, then let me know your thoughts on anything else. I've been in certain people's lives, big up Flying Pig and that, they're talking about their favorite biscuit and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets wild out here, man. Sometimes we gotta go off the beaten track. Do you know what I'm saying? When the game ain't saying too much. But yeah, on my stream, it's now half time as well. Marcus Rashford looking a bit tired there. But he has had a decent half, hit the post, scored the pen. He's looked lively. So him and Watkins both firing, you know, every time they get an opportunity to get on the field, man. That's the kind of competition that you want, innit? Got to rate Unai Emery for that, man. You got to. Ramsey, Tillemans, Onana, Rashford, like, they got a good ass squad, man. Good ass squad. Also, as well, I'm gonna have to have a late dinner now because of this watch along. So what should I have, people? Dinner ideas. It's not cooking now, so it's gonna be a takeaway business. What shall we have? Big up E Ross. He said, "Sad this ownership and board didn't back Unai." That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Oh, I nearly just fucked up my mic. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Obviously, I know even BBK was talking about earlier today in terms of where we've come from. But like I said, I hate hearing the argument, not his particular argument, because it was valid. He always is. But just when you hear from top gooners with no contact, just look where he's taken us from. Do you know what I mean? Like when they're talking about Arteta, like we was literally in hell under Unai. Unai took us to the final, bro. You know what I mean? Or Arteta did in the FA Cup. Well, as we all know, that's debatable. Do you know what I mean? Like, not debatable the actual fact, but the context of it. So, yeah, man, Unai wasn't backed. He wasn't given time. He wasn't given the money. They never really wanted him, to be honest with you. Big up, man, like Hyper. Hope you are well this evening, my bro. Eros is saying facts. Big up views. Big you up, my guy. Hope you are well. Big yourself up for the shout out on DGs as well, man. Appreciate that, my bro. Here we are, 1-1. BBK said 2-1 Man City. I'm about to say Man United. I said 2-1 Villa. As it stands, it's 1-1. AFC said 3-2 Man City. Trying to go up to see the other predictions. Pretty sure, did Lucas say 2-1 as well? Yep, Lucas said 2-1. Paul Brady said 1-1. Big up Paul. Yeah, AFC always said Man City 3, Villa 2. So it's 1-1 at the moment. So literally all of them scores are still a possibility. Let's hope there ain't just some chess match. Obviously, if it's a draw, let's just hope they get another couple of goals or whatever. But we'll wait and see. Is there a team that I'd rather win more than the other? Yes, Aston Villa, just because bun Man City. But if they win it, then they win it. It's not really going to affect my team. I mean, they're up in third, but I think they'll still be, I don't know. I'll check the table after. I think as long as we get a win and not a draw with Crystal Palace tomorrow, then I'm kind of confident that we'll finish second or third at worst. Having a little drink. Like I said, if you can hear my noisy ass son on his Xbox, I apologize. We have a full house and they don't care, people. They don't care. Do you know what I mean? They don't care. Showing the table again. Man City. Why are they showing Man City in fourth? That's not updated then, is it? Oh no, because it's a draw. That's why. Because it's a draw. And that will put Man City in fourth. it still keeps Nottingham Forest third. So yeah, Man City need to win if they want to be third. The 1 point takes Villa 1 point above Chelsea, but they'll still need to play. So here we go, people. 1-1 at half time. 1-1 at half time. Like I said, there's no other games going on in the Prem anyway, so there's no other scores to check, I don't think. Just put that charger in. Let's have a little look, see. Look, see. They're just showing the replays of both goals. Emi Martinez definitely should have done better for Bernardo Silva's goal. Marmoush done very well to get to the byline, though. This is what I'm talking about. That's how you beat a low block. Got a little bit lucky with the ricochet, but you make your own luck once you're putting in dangerous balls like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just is what it is. Penalty, possibly controversial, depends on your take on it. Like I said, I think it just about was, but I wouldn't argue if you told me it wasn't. Why are you showing me Tuesday the 1st of April? What is this doing? Ugh. Today, half time, 1-1. Spanish La Liga, Valencia and Espanyol drew. And Barcelona are playing at Real Mallorca right now, or Mallorca. So you could probably find Lee Gunner doing a watch along for that. If not on the main channel, then on Lee Reacts and Upwatch, French League One, Nantes is at home to PSG, and PSG are winning 1-0. They ain't even lost in the French league, you know. They could actually be on for Invincibles. But who was showing the French league? Was it Curtis? Big up Curtis Shaw, man. He was just saying, like, look at this, bro. Like, it's not even competitive. Do you know what I mean? But, you know, these men ain't got too much to worry about in their league, or they only just got to worry about the champs, just like us. You know, like I said, they've got this game today, and I think they've got another game, and we've only got the game tomorrow. So no excuses. If you're Arsenal, obviously no Partey, and that might be an excuse, but we should have enough to navigate that. Play a double pivot, or you definitely just play Rice in the 6. Moreno, I don't know if he's going to be able to hold up in midfield against the runners like Kvaratskhelia, Doué, Vitinha, you know what I'm saying? Dembele. Like, is Moreno going to be able to hold up in midfield? Obviously, it would be an easy fix if Jorginho was fit, but I don't think we're going to see Jorginho again this year. I'd be surprised. Obviously, if Thomas Partey was able to play, even an easier fix. But like I said, if you really wanted to, like, you know, push it, play Decker's 6, Odegaard 8, and fucking Wanyeri as the 10, bro. But he ain't brave like that, bro. He is not brave like that. He is not brave like that. So typically he's a bit of a shyster, like I said, not brave like that. So we are gonna probably see Moreno in midfield against PSG. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Moreno in midfield tomorrow, because he's just been trying to pattern the midfield to get used to Moreno being back in it. But then at the same time, because Partey don't play in the first leg at the Emirates against PSG, you've got to basically play him. So then I'd rest Rice. If you want to put Moreno into that midfield, I'd rest Rice. But then do you want them to have cohesion? It's a dilemma. I don't get paid 15 million. If I did, like I said, I'd probably be a little bit more braver than he is, and there'd definitely be a lot more variation. I keep talking about this double pivot because it's something that he can do relatively easy, that would help the team a lot more, that isn't going too far off the beaten track in terms of how he wants to play. You heard me? So that's my thoughts on it, gang. That is my thoughts on it. Right, everyone seems to have skedaddled, barring one. Thank you for sticking with me. It is half time though, so if it is refreshments and toilet and all that kind of stuff, I get it. I get it. I get it. And you know what it is? It's because I can't have these things on the screen at the same time is what makes it hard for me to line up the timer, but I'm gonna have to figure a way around it some way or somehow. But there you go, man. Big up everyone, shoes and socks gang, playback gang. Big yourself up. Big yourself up. I didn't even see, I can't even see from here what the likes are saying. Let me know what the likes are saying. I'll just check on YouTube actually very quick because we are in half a time. And it is 1-1, people. It is 1-1. Okay, my screen says 8 likes. Let's see if we can get that to 10 before the end of the stream, people. 9 likes now. Let's see if we can get that to 10 minimum. All right, and we're just here waiting for the second half. Did you say half? Yeah. Second half. The second half. Yeah, man. So my 2-1 is on. BBK's 2-1 is on. The free, everything's still on. Everything but Paul's bet, unfortunately, like I said earlier. So condolences, Paul. But you know, you win some, you lose some, mate. You win some, you lose some. I'm actually hoping that we might get a better half next half. It weren't totally bad. It weren't totally bad, but it weren't great. Let's be terribly honest. Big up my bro. Big up Tony. Hammers Football TV. Make sure you subscribe to Broski. Go and show him some love. Road to 1K. I feel like you'll get there very soon, my guy. He says, big up all in the chat. Big yourself up, mate. Hope you are well. He's bigging up E-Ross as well. Big up, man. Big up. We're all right. We're scraping through this so-called race for Europe. Man City, Aston Villa. It's been all right. 1-1 at half time. Probably watching it yourself, mate. Hope you're all right, man. Catch Hammers Football TV on this platform as well. This coming Friday, people. This coming Friday. Is it? Yeah, it is. This coming Friday, 7 p.m. We've actually got a West Ham theme, bro, because obviously Mites couldn't do today. Well, he could, but it was kind of conflicting with the watch along. So he is now moved to Friday as well. So we got Tony up at 7 and we got Mike's up at 9. So it's going to be a West Ham theme on Friday, people. Get to know a little bit more about the people behind their channels, man. So come and help out in terms of support. If you have any questions, then get them in. Just make sure you put Q in the chat. Looks like Ollie Watkins is warming up. What do you reckon he's going to try and give them like a half each or something? He's probably a bit pissed off that he hasn't started, but as the commentator said, they are in the FA Cup on the weekend. Big up Hammers Football TV again. He said, yeah, what did you think about the Villa pen? Obviously, it was soft, but there was contact, bro. There was contact, and it was a little bit abnormal because as he was running towards him, he kind of jumped into him. And I've seen softer penalties. Like if you told me no, it's no penalty, I wouldn't really argue. But at the same time, I've seen softer penalties given in it, so I kind of lean towards in this day and age, it's a pen. But the game's soft though. BBK said it. Like, we've all been saying it. But in this day and age, like I said, I've seen worse and less. As I keep saying, Miles Lewis Skelly made contact outside the area. These guys fell into the box. They weren't even touching each other, and it was a penalty. So if I can see that, then I want to see consistency, my guy. Do you know what I mean? That's my little 2 pence on it. But like I said, 50-50. Referee made the call. we will take it. Definitely makes for a better spectacle. What's your predictions, Tone? What's your predictions on the game, mate? What do you reckon it's going to finish? I said 2-1 Villa. Some people say 2-1. Oh, BBK said 2-1 City. 3-2 City, I've heard today from AFC. So get your predictions in, guys. Get your predictions in. Get your predictions in. We are probably getting close to the second half now, guys, because I was seeing quite a few adverts spin by. Big up Tony again. He said that's been the big problem this season. Consistency with it. Yeah, that's it, bro. That's it. Like, if there was clear rules for what is and what ain't, fouls, penalties, that kind of stuff, like, but it just seems like it's an interpretation thing all the time. It's just another way for them to fucking, just like with the VAR and all that stuff, keep people in jobs, friends, keep control over certain aspects of things. Okay. Oh no, so I was just watching Watkins clapping someone. I thought it was going to be Marcus Rashford, but it weren't. I'm not suggesting there's a rift. I'm just saying the second half has kicked off, guys. It has kicked off. Let's see how far behind I am now. We are 15. What, we're a minute and 15. Jesus Christ. Minute 30, you're going to try and tell me? Minute 25. That's not very good for this website that I bloody pay for. But we have started, guys. We have started. Let me quickly look back at the comments. Big up Tony said City possibly come good this half, so 3-1 seems realistic, to be fair. Wow. Okay. Hey, listen, it can happen. It's all up for grabs. Man City have had most of the ball in the game. Villa have looked dangerous, but they have been happier to sit back. So, yeah, we will wait and see. Villa in possession as we speak. 3-1. Possibly. AFC said 3-2. But yeah, I don't know. I reckon Villa 2-1. Rodgers goes over, no free kick. Both teams are kind of playing like balls over the top, though, a lot more than I would have imagined. A lot more than I would have imagined, to be honest. Like balls over the top to Kevin De Bruyne and stuff. Like, he ain't really got the legs for it, but he did get there though. So let me not chat too much. Big up Broski into the box. Hope you're well. Villa 6-1. Oh yeah, I'm here for it though. I'm here for it. I am here for it. Obviously, like I said earlier, if there's a team that I want to lose, it'd probably be Man City. If they win, they win though. It's not really going to affect what we do. But yeah, I'm here for it, man. Hope you're well as well, bro. Hope you are well. I didn't even bother putting the link in the chat this time around, so I don't know if anyone wants to come up and waffle for a bit, then let me know. Let me know. But as it stands, guys, 1-1, kind of fallen back into the same pattern of the first half. Man City with most of the ball, not doing too much with it. And Villa happy to soak it up. We got into the box though, bro. What do you reckon for the score tomorrow? Arsenal versus Palace. Palace having to rest players for the FA Cup possibly. I mean, you could have said the same about this fixture, but I don't know. They both look relatively strong, but they both have to be. They have to get points from this game, and they obviously have to win their FA Cup game. So, you know, Arsenal not in the FA Cup. So that also poses the question whether you'd play a strong team against Palace, knowing that after Palace there's a week before PSG. So we don't want players going into it stiff. At the same time, we don't want to risk players. So it's not easy out here, people. It's not easy out here, is it? Do you know what I mean? But like I said, I don't get paid the big bucks. But if I did, I know what certain things that I'd be doing, innit? I would play relatively strong. Then I would take off important players around the 60th minute. Obviously, there's 5 subs. So, you know, make of that what you will. DG also, big up Delu Diguna, man. He made a good point today, right? Because even I was saying I'd start where we haven't got Thomas Partey. You know, I'd play a double pivot of Rice and Miles Lewis Skelly against PSG in the first leg at the Emirates, and I'd play Kieran Tierney left back. And DG made a good point. Obviously, we haven't seen that yet. Lewis Skelly was in the midfield a little bit in our last game. However, it was Zinchenko, and I don't know. I think Tierney came on in that game as well. Actually, I don't know, but he was saying that it's a big risk in it to play like Tierney, because obviously he don't invert and then play Miles Lewis Skelly in the middle in terms of the balance of the team. And I was like, all right, that is a fair point. But sometimes, you know, sometimes you got to be brave. Who is that just got a yellow? Rogers? Or was it Tillemans? I think it was Rogers. Just got a yellow for a foul on Sideshow Bob. It weren't that bad, but he was pulling him back before the actual contact was made. Oh. Big up Tone, Hammers Football TV into the box. Hey, just giving you a sub. That's what we like to hear, man. Love for the love. Make sure there you go. Return the favor. That's what we like to do over here. He said, good to hear. Big up. He said, love Hammers content. We'll be back soon. Yeah. Does football, what's it called? Football Life, innit? Football Life, is it? It's like Football Manager. Quite good, man. Make sure you give that a check. Well, check it out when it comes back on, people. When it comes back, check it out. And go and sub to each other. Love for the love. Community settings, man. Looks like it's a corner kick for Man City here. Villa in possession, so I don't think anything has happened with it. Like I said, AI score will keep us up to date, people. I need to obviously work out how to do this timer properly. And then I also need to work out whether I sync it up to the stream I'm watching or whether I sync it up to AI score. You know, that's another thing. But we're new, we're learning, you know. It's just about been a year that I've even had this channel. So we will get it all together very, very shortly, people. Another corner for City that I'm looking at, but looks like nothing's happened as the game is continuing. Decent ball from De Bruyne there. Nothing doing. I think he's going to be free in the summer as well, man. He was on that same list, didn't it? Kevin De Bruyne. Would you take him at Arsenal? I'm like, boy, he's leggy now, innit? But, you know, for that last 20, 25 minutes when you need some quality, I don't know, man. I don't know. The wages would probably be the biggest thing, though, innit? The wages would be the biggest thing. Yeah, appreciate that. So Tony saying thank you. That's what we like to see, guys. Love for the love. All of that good stuff. Here comes Aston Villa. Just gave away the ball. Marcus Rashford, I don't know what he was doing there. That looked like a foul as well. Emi Martinez holding his head, so we'll see what happens with that. I didn't even know what happened there. Let's see, people. Oh, Gundogan. Why was he jumped out of the way and then that was a bit weird, didn't it? He jumped out of the way and then Emi Martinez kind of smashed his head back into him as he was getting up. That was a bit, yeah, look. Gundogan just power driver on Martin. That's what I'm trying to say. What was that, bro? Why did he jump in the air like that? Look. He's looking at, oh, who is he looking at there, Martinez? Oh, maybe the bench. Gundogan's trying to explain himself. Yeah, that was a bit unnecessary, I must admit. That was a bit unnecessary, guys. But here we are, man. Hopefully, we get a goal to liven this up a little bit. You know what I mean? Liven it up. Emi Martinez probably feels like that after that power driver. But let's see. Man City coming forward again. As usual. The team with the more possession. Oh, who was that? Gavardio. He just got past his man. And then he just slipped over. Just lost the... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. There you go. A little bit of entertainment, guys. You know, we're struggling here. Pep Guardiola's doing his usual Pep thing, breaking the seats, rubbing his bald head. He's got credit in the bank, but it'll be interesting to see how he builds for next season, how he adapts again for next season. Obviously, he's always been a coach that likes to spend money, so he's probably going to need to do that again. So it'll be interesting, man. I think Man City will be relatively back next season. I don't think they'll have a season like this season. It might not be what it was, but I don't think it will be as bad as this one. Is that a corner kick again? Who's that for? Man City? Shot off target for Man City. So yeah, they've just had a corner in real time. And the shot has gone off target. De Bruyne's look good though. He's really trying to get that Premiership move. Everyone thought he's going to go Saudi. Everyone thought he might go MLS. He's like, hey, don't be surprised if you catch me in the Prem next year, mate. What do you reckon, Tone? Balling out at West Ham. Do you reckon you could afford his wages? Look at fucking Haaland, bruv. What has he done to his hair? Now he really does look like the fish from SpongeBob, didn't he? Doing the old bloody Sean Paul lookalike. Erling Paul. Just give him the light. Kevin De Bruyne taking another corner. Jesus, they're racking them up now, Man City. They are racking them up. They've got 8 corners to Aston Villa's 1. Nothing's coming of it though, so just like another Arsenal stat, it's annoying. Shot. Who was that? It deflected off one of their guys, off Aston Villa. Ruben had the shot and it deflected off an Aston Villa player, so it's another corner. Jeez. That's a decent ball. Marmouche. Dead. Is it another corner? Oh my God. Crazy, crazy. Just corner after corner at the moment. Man City trying to knock on that door. Big up my bro Tony. Said not with our chairman in charge. He's gonna handle the transfers, so he will go all netto on the prices. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Thing is, Arsenal do that as well, man. Not all the time, but if the fans let the club start moving like Arsenal again, then they start moving like Arsenal. We've got to be on their case. If we're not on their case, if we're not moaning, but to be honest, sometimes they still just do what they're doing anyway. It's like a fucking dictatorship. Do you know what I mean? Another corner gone in. Martinez has caught it this time, so we're actually going to get some football. But yeah, fair play. I mean, look, maybe you'd have to take a big pay cut to stay in the Premier League, because I don't think any of the top. I don't know though. I heard some Liverpool fans saying they would take him actually. So let me not talk too much, but yeah. He is going to be on a free. If he does take a pay cut, he might be able to get a sign-on fee. Do you know what I mean? To kind of sweeten the load. So it's all there, guys. It's all there. But the list was mad, guys. Go on Twitter or something, or if you go and watch the Ludiguna stream, the list was crazy, man. There was like Pogba, fucking Neymar, Ronaldo, De Bruyne, obviously all old, but crazy, man. If you was doing like Championship Manager or even on your FIFA career, you want one season of the oldies just to help you get through. Like, Jesus Christ, literally. Mitchell was on there, Jonathan David, crazy. Morgan Rogers winning the free kick. I like Morgan Rogers, man. What's you guys value with 3 people in the building? What's you guys valuation on Morgan Rogers? I heard certain man talking about 80 to 100 million. I'm thinking, raw, really? What, we couldn't offer Villa a little 60 million and try and get him to the carpet? Like, looks like there's going to be some changes. Maybe for Villa. Big up my bro Tone again. He said, what do you think of the so-called rumor? Oh, Madrid after. Yeah, it was always going to happen, bro, especially after a game like that where, you know, a not even fit Saka basically, you know, had Alaba on toast. He was dangerous in both legs. You know what I'm saying? Like, the audacity to chip Courtois after he fucked up the Panenka. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that was always going to be the case. But you never know, bro. You never know. I mean, sorry, I'm just seeing that was a good run. Who's that from? Tielemans? Sorry, guys. That just broke my train of thought there. Now Marmoush can counter. It's like he was running too fast for the ball there. Luckily, someone else has taken over. Looked like it was De Bruyne. Oh, is that a little chip? Oh, McAtee nearly just chipped Emi Martinez. That would have been sick. It was a good ball from De Bruyne over to McAtee. And McAtee's just, this is what I fear is going to happen to Raya. Sorry, I will get back to, well, I'll try and get back to what I was saying in a minute. He was onside. Great ball from De Bruyne. That's what he offers, bro. And McAtee, nearly, man. Nearly. That's what De Bruyne offers, man. Look, Pep's fucking on the floor like he's got a prayer mat. What are you doing, mate? Get up. Got some Aston Villa changes now. Looks like, who is Ramsey coming off? No, is that Matty Cash coming off for Villa? McGinn on for Cash and Diassi on for Ramsey, it looks like. Yeah, because it's been all Man City in the second half. I mean, Villa started it quite well, but Man City have taken up the momentum. So, but yeah, as I was saying about the Saka thing, my guy, I mean, he's still got, what, a year or 2 years left on his deal or something. Do you know what I'm saying? So that, you know, they'd have to pay some money. Otherwise, it will be a whole Trent saga again, innit? It will be going on for too long. I don't think that will happen, to be honest with you. Real Madrid are not really big on transfer fees, so shot off target for Aston Villa, it's just told me. Yeah, they're not big on transfer fees, so I don't really see it happening. And I did also see reported today that talks have already started for him to get 300 grand a week in it at Arsenal, and Saliba will go up to just under 250. There was no talk of Gabby Magalhaes though, so I was a bit worried about that because all 3 of those guys we need to sign. But listen, it's always a possibility. Madrid is Madrid, do you know what I mean? But after seeing what we've just done to them, you know, we got a good, if we win the Champions League this year, it's a big if, but if we do, I reckon Saka will stay put. I'm more scared about Saliba or Gabriel Magalhaes, to be honest with you, mate. De Bruyne, good balling again. That's what I'm saying. De Bruyne has still got a lot to offer, though. Decent shot, but Martinez has saved that. 6 people in the building. Welcome on in, everyone. Just hit the like for me, please. Big up Paul Brady. 70 million to get Rodgers, evidently, mate. I was hoping 60, but yeah, 70 I'd probably go to. 80 to 100, I don't know yet, though. I think he's having a very good season. Oh, shit. Is he round the keeper? Oh, outside of the net. Who was that? Rashford. Typical. Once you rounded the keeper there, bro, you couldn't even look for a pass because you were so far out. But there you go. Little chance there for Aston Villa, people. Little chance there for Villa. The game is still very much open. Yeah, I don't know, man. His name shone up in lights there, but you already had the penalty. He's head down. You weren't even looking for the pass. It's unlucky though from Rashford. He hasn't played too bad. Big up Hammers. He said Rodgers, he's young, has hit the road running at Villa, but still a lot to prove. 40 to 60, I'd say at this stage. That's what I'm saying. Everyone's got their own. Like I said, I'd think about 60. I would have thought would have closed the deal, especially if Villa have PSR issues and things like that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I have heard people saying 80 to 100, and I'm like, I don't know, man. 70, I could probably go to 70 because if we have Morgan Rogers and fucking Gyökeres in front of him, boy, we are cooking on gas, bro. Like, I'm telling you. But that's my little 2p on it. Let's get back into the chat. Big up Tone for that. Appreciate you, mate. Big up Paul Brady. He said that Konate wants 200k. I reckon he might go in the summer. Ross. Liverpool, yeah. I think he's only got a year left on his contract as well, isn't it? That's like Thomas Partey, bro. So, you know, Arteta said I think he wants to keep him. Arteta's trying to blame it on Berta. But, you know, you got to realize, like, if Arteta's told Berta that Thomas Partey is going to be a squad player at best and he can't guarantee first team football, then he's not going to want to have someone on 200k a week sitting on the bench. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, squad player. Shot on target for Man City, that just says, I think. Villa need to kind of get into this a little bit more. Otherwise, Man City look more likely to score. City look more likely to score. But yeah, 200 grand a week. For me personally, I'd say forget this Zubimendi thing because I don't think physically he's got enough for this league. I'm not saying he can't work at all. But if we're going to play Zubimendi, we're going to have to play double pivot. We can't just leave him in the 6 on his own sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? We can't do that. So, but big up Paul Brady, man. But we also can't have anyone on 200 grand that's just a squad player or, do you know what I mean? So, and then you never know. It could be something to do with Thomas Partey's off the field stuff that could have come back that might be affected it. But it looks like Thomas Partey is going to be going for a free this summer. So other clubs are on high alert. Bigger AFC always, my bro. Is it true that Arsenal have open talks with Gyökeres? I don't know if it's true, my guy. It is being reported. You know, you can read into it what you want. Oh, sorry, guys. Save. Man City could have gone 2-1 up there again. Jesus. McAtee again. Good ball from O'Reilly. I don't know if it's true, my guy. As I said, we're just getting the reports. Like I said, this season, we've had so many reports of transfers that outside the transfer window, it's just been unreal, isn't it? It's like everyone knows that it's like, keep people talking, keep people. But look, what I do know is that we're hearing a lot more about Gyökeres than we're hearing about Sesko. And that's what I do find comfort in. Do you know what I mean? So we just got to hope and pray that Montgomery Berta can release the hounds and get in the people that we actually need to get in, bro. I don't want to hear about Sesko. I'd rather get Watkins than Sesko, 100%. Hey, my bro, big up Rashid, man. Make sure you're subbing to Rashid. Most of you in here probably do already, but make sure you do. We are going to be doing the build-up show tomorrow, hour before the game. So make sure you tune into that. It will be on this platform as well. But big yourself up, bro. What you saying, views? I'm all right, man. Hope you are all right, bro. I will definitely see you tomorrow. Make sure you're subbing to Rashid, Playback Gang as well. That is broski right there, community settings. But yeah, for me personally, if I was Berta, I'd just be telling Arteta, listen, this is the Premier League. Zubimendi ain't you. We're not going to be able to just find Thomas Partey's qualities like easily. And Zubimendi ain't it. I'm not saying he's not a good 6. I'm not saying he don't bang in Spain, but this is the Premier League, bro. For me, I'd probably, you know, Thomas Partey's already on 200k. I'd probably say to him, look, I don't know, it is like a 20 grand a week pay rise or something. 220. Here's the extra year with a year option. You know what I mean? And keep it moving, bro. Obviously, if Thomas Partey starts playing shit again, then we don't extend it the year after that. Delu Deguna made another great point that You know, no one expected Partey to have the season that he's had. Do you know what I'm saying? But now that he has, and we know that we can't get those qualities easily elsewhere, not for cheap, you know. And even Rodgers, where like Rodgers is more like an 8. Do you know what I'm saying? So if we got Rodgers, then I'd play like Rice and Rodgers, either double pivot or Rice as the 6, bro. Like honestly, imagine a double pivot with fucking even if you done like even if you done Odegaard, yeah, even if you done Odegaard like as the 8, Rice as the 6 with Rodgers in front of them, bro. That would be crazy, bro. I'm telling you, because Odegaard don't want the pressure of being. He can bring the ball forward, he can pass it, he can do all of those things. He is an actual 8, but then you don't have all of the added pressure of needing to create everything. Then when you see someone like Rodgers with his footwork, with his passing, with his shooting, like that's who we need. With his running, he progresses the ball, and then you can just let Odegaard control the tempo of the game. Rice can be the destroyer. Like I don't know why Arteta makes it so difficult, man. But anyway, let me get to this chat. You know, sometimes I can just go off. I need to be reined in. Big up Rashid, though, as always. Big up AFCs, bigging up Rashid. That's what we like to see. Community settings. Big up Hammers Football TV. Yeah, already sub to Rashid. Big up, man. Big up Tony. And also Rashid, if you're in, let's get Tony back as well. Love for the love. That's how we like to do it over here. Community settings. Tony, very close to well, you're in the 900 club now, coming on to the 1K, the same as Rashid. I don't know what you're on. I haven't checked it recently, but last time it was 7 something. So 1K bound, gang. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Big up my broski Ian Woo. What are you telling me? He said, yes, lad, you okay? Not even watching this game, been watching shite with the missus. Yeah, sometimes it gets like that, bro. Otherwise, it's doghouse settings. Do you know what I mean? Been a good game. It's not been bad. It's not been great, though. It's not been great, but it's not been bad. There has been moments of quality, but there's been moments of guff as well. So, you know, there's been moments where there's been good tempo in the game, but there's also moments where it's been a little bit lackluster. So, you know, it's all there though. You know, we are 70 plus minutes into the game. It's evenly poised, 1-1. Maybe both of these teams are happy with a point. If you're Villa, I'd say only a win would do, to be fair. You know, Man City probably happy with a draw. Not if you're Villa. So, you know, we'll have to wait and see. Unai's made changes, but as I said, it always, you know, they are pressing a little bit higher up the pitch now, Aston Villa. But Man City, you know, they've had more of the ball. You know, they've had more corners, probably more. But they're the home team at the end of the day. Aston Villa are sitting off a bit, but unlike what they did in the first leg against PSG, they need to try and get on the ball higher up the pitch. They need to assert themselves. They need to have a little bit more intensity because a draw is a much better result for Man City. Excuse me. But big yourself up, Ian, man. Hope you are well, man. Hope your missus is good. Hope everyone is well. Paul Brady saying, all right, Ian. Yeah, big up, man. Community settings, man. So that's what we like to see. What's happening, Paul? You okay, mate? Ready for celebrations on Sunday? Look at these Liverpool guys, man. No, listen. Congratulations. True, I'm mashing up the green screen, just trying to clap. Let's give you a clap. Congratulations, Liverpool, man. You know what I mean? I'm ready for the celebrations on Sunday, my guys. You know, like that. Hurry up and whack up Tottenham, please. You know, hurry up and get it done. Sorry, I'm just trying to pull this back so that we can get on with the season. You know what I mean? Hopefully, Arteta won't start fucking fielding these strong teams when we don't need to. So, yeah, just get it over and done with, mate. Put us out of our misery. But well done, well done, well done, Liverpool, man. Definitely been the best team in the Premier League this year. Bigger AFC always. Did you see on Sky Sports News a reporter was outside the training ground and Arteta walked out, taking Win the dog for a walk? Is that a joke, bro? Is that real? Arteta's taking Win the bro. Is that a joke? Is that a joke? Please say that's a joke. Oh, Marmoush dragged it wide, or is that another corner? It's not a corner. Jeez. I told you, man, 2-1. It's not looking like anyone's going to score. So if we're going to get a goal, it's going to probably be a late-ish one. But as I keep saying, guys, the more likely is looking Man City. Looking like McAtee's coming off. Is that McAtee? Yep. Who are they bringing on? Doku? Or did they bring him on already? Nope, they're bringing him on now. You guys probably would have seen that before me, because we are always behind. I said walking the dog. Yeah, no, I got it, bro. But is that true, bro? Please don't let that be true. Please don't let that be true. Big up AFC though, my guy. Big up Ian again. Do you think City will be back to the usual City when Rodri is back? No, because I feel like their team is aging. They are going to need to bring more players in and rebuild and all that kind of stuff. But you know, the players that they brought in this season, like Kuzanov and Marmoush and whatever, Nico and all these other players, like they'll be bedded in proper. They started their rebuild in January, so I think they will be. I don't think they'll be as bad as this season, but I don't think they'll be their scintillating best. But I feel like you know, they're in a rebuild. They very much could get it back next season, but that's just my little take on it. You know, with the logic that the squad's aging, they are going to have to do replacements. You know, they might even have to play a little bit different. We'll have to wait and see. But listen, they're still going to be. I think they'll still be up there next season. But I don't think they'll be, like I said, at their scintillating best. You know, when you're scared to play them. I think most big sides, if you play them, you know, you will be cautious. You will know that they're a very good side, but it's not like it was. Do you know what I mean? So they need to get back there. They need to get back there, and it's very possible they're Man City, massive budget behind them, so we know what they can do. Rashford is coming off now for Ollie Watkins. Yeah, Villa needed to make changes, man. You have to freshen it up because Asensio is coming on now as well. Who for? I've not seen yet. For Onana, you don't look happy with it, but get your ass off the pitch, mate. It's not like you've been doing too much to affect the game. Yellow card for Man City is telling me on AI score. Asensio coming on, Brown. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I'm fucking jealous of the squad depth of Villa, man. Do you know what I'm saying? They can just their subs, like you can expect something from their subs. That's what it feels like to me anyway. But that's what is going on. Big up Ian Wu, my bro. Always happy to have you here. Paul at Ian. Oh yes, Sunday is the day, mate. Oh mate. Oh mate. Yes. Well done, boys. Well done. Well done. Yes, it's true. I've seen it. Fucking hell. Arteta taking the fucking dog for a walk. Is he just gonna tie it to a lamppost or something? I'm not about animal cruelty, guys. Don't, or maybe just bring it to the dog's home. It's like, why have we got a dog called Win and we can't win? You know what I mean? What we're gonna see on Sunday is win. We better win this Champions League, innit? Better win it, bro. But like I said, I'm saying we better win it. Even if we don't, it's gonna make no difference. We are gonna see Lego Head as the manager next season. Let's just hope Montgomery Berta has pulling out all of the smoking aces, bro. Pull out all those cards, bro. You get it? Gambit from the X-Men, bro. Pull out all those cards, bro. Make it happen, Montgomery. You know, like that. Release the hounds, bro. That's what we need. Big up AFC though, my bro. I can't believe that's even true. That's crazy. That is crazy work right there. Big up Ian. He said, yeah, Paul Brady is right, mate. What booze are you going? I'm supposed to be working Monday, but I'll be yeah, come on, bro. You gotta be pulling a sickie, bruv. Gotta be pulling a sickie. That's gonna be your 20th, innit? The same as United, like, or is it? Yeah, I think you equal United's titles. Big up, man. Best team this season. Definitely deserve it. You know, even if Arsenal have to do the guard of honor, I'm one of those, like, fuck it. Like, take your licks, in it. If it hurts, good. You know, like that. That's how I think about it. If it hurts, good. Use that anger, use that pain, and let's come back next season. That's what Arteta was talking last year, bro. And what happened? Like left me like with my hand out waiting for the spud, bro. I'm sitting there for an hour and a half. There's no one coming, bro. Crickets in the background. You know, like what's going on, bro? What happened to use that pain and we're gonna do everything and all this shit, bro? Then you have a summer window of two shittest loan players ever, and then two squad players at best. You know, we've had to play one of them outside their position just to try and get something out of them. Like it's crazy. We get more out of them up front than we do in midfield. Like, that's what you're gonna try and do to win the win the title in your third year of trying to win the title. Like Jesus Christ. But there you go, man. Big yourself up, man. Hope you guys have good celebrations. Man said I'd be on every time views, but I got too many responsibility. I hear you, bro. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Like I said, man, I just got to roll through the punches myself. I got a full house, daughter, son, missus. Everyone's on devices. People are shouting at each other. There's all sorts of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? We got to roll with the punches, mate. So here we are, man. Here we are. Here we are. But I hope you lot stay safe on Sunday, wherever you're going to be. And enjoy your celebrations, man. Well deserved. Big up AFC. Exactly. Arteta named the dog something he can't. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. I'm not saying. Listen. I'm not on animal cruelty. I'm not the biggest pet lover, but there is 3 in this house. Like, I do look after them. But at least take it to the fucking dog's home or something, bro. Is he onside? Oh, and it's 2-1. Is he onside? No, he's not. No, he's not. No wonder AI score never done nothing. Marmoush had the ball in the back of the net, but he is not on side. Oh, I'm just looking at it. Yeah, he looks offside, mate. He looks offside there. But yeah, naming a dog something we can't do, bro. Like, make it make sense. Big yourself up, AFC. Paul Brady saying Ian going to the Prenton Park, mate. On the dark side, mate. That must be a local joke. I don't know. Obviously, maybe that pub's a bit on the wild side. Or maybe it's a fucking rival pub. I don't even know. But big yourselves up, man. Big yourselves up, both of you guys. I might call my dog Millionaire if he's calling his dog Winner. Bro, we got a dog called Win. And we don't win. That's what I'm trying to say, bro, with this guy, bro. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. It's literally like, they say it's a thin line between love and hate, bro. It's a thin line between, genius and cringe. All this squeeze the lemons, all this more than you can believe, all this show me your teeth, like that. They're showing teeth. You're like, all this shit, bro. Pickpockets and Dubai and all this other crap. There's a thin line between genius and cringe, innit? And for me, you always lean on the cringe side, bro. Always. Until you get across the line, all of your little gimmicks are cringy, bro. They've not led to nothing. Or it's led to a great atmosphere. This ain't The Office, bro. Yeah? This ain't starring Ricky Gervais. I don't give a fuck about this atmosphere. I care about winning team on the pitch. If they're a whole team full of egos, bro, I don't care as long as they're banging on the pitch. Or you want to get paid. You want to play every week. Okay, cool. Bang on the pitch, innit? Win. Then we might care about atmosphere, bro. I'll tell you that, mate. Because that's been because I hear that excuse as well from a lot of Arsenal fans. Oh, maybe he ain't looking at that player because of the attitude problem. Like, that's like, you're not getting talent because they might have a bit of an ego. Like, what big player didn't, bro? What killer don't know that he's a killer? What gunman don't know how to spin the Glock? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. Don't make no sense, bro. This is the era that we're in. When we used to grow up with Roy Keane and Vieira and Thierry Henry, these men have massive egos, bro. You have to have an ego. If you're a bad boy player, it comes with ego because you know you're a bad boy player. Like, I don't know what they want to make this, man. They're trying to turn the Premiership into basketball or something. Like, there's no contact. Do you know what I'm saying? Crazy. Big up Hammers. He said he wanted to call the dog Dark Arts, but they wouldn't let him. Hey, listen, mate, don't get upset with our Dark Arts, mate. I see everyone doing Dark Arts in the Prem. I will tell you what does get on my nerves though is when I see my team trying to like waste time in the first half and stuff like that. That gets on my nerves. So I'll give you that one. I will give you that one. But as for like Ben White's little fucking, pinching the goalkeeper and all that, like I don't mind all that shit, mate. I'm here for it. Even Haaland throwing the ball in the back of Gabriel's head. My first thing I did was laugh. That was I was like, oh, that was the first thing I did. I started laughing like, oh shit. Then I'm like, no, bruv, go and get your get back. Blah blah blah. Make sure we beat them at the Emirates. Obviously we did, but you know. And I only bring that up is when everyone tries to get on Lewis Skelly for sitting down doing some dead celebration. Like that makes no sense whatsoever. We got man throwing the ball in the back of someone's head. Full blown abuse. But I did laugh though, I can't lie. Looks like Marlon's getting ready to come on. This Villa team, man, managing the minutes well as well, Unai, but at the same time, as BBK said, Unai tax. I don't know if it's quite evident. I mean, Man City have been the team with the more chances and the more possession, but, as it stands, it's 1-1. So it don't always count for much in the game of football. We all know that. Let's see what happens. Big up Ian Woo. We said dark side is over the other side of Merseyside, mate. Not Liverpool, but close enough. Okie doke. Okie doke. You're saying not Liverpool, but close enough. Do they consider themselves Liverpool? Oh, so Watkins has just got a yellow card. Then what is that for? One of the Man City players has just tried to push him as well. Obviously, I was looking at the chat. My bad. Let's see what this is for. Watkins going in for a challenge. Oh shit! So he's tried to get around the player, which is fair enough. But then you've dragged your arm across his face, and that was a bit cynical. That was so. Yeah, you're lucky that worked more just because it was face. That's how soft the game is. It's definitely a yellow card, but he kind of put his arm around and then kind of clawed with his arm. So it was a bit naughty, to be honest. Rogers coming off for Marlon. He don't look too happy at all, but it is what it is, mate. We need fresh legs, maybe some new ideas. Shit, then why does Marlon look? Do you remember that thing, Abe? Is it Abe's Odyssey or Abe's? Yeah. Why does Marlon look like Abe, bro? That was the first thing that just came to my mind, bro. But yeah, man said Liverpool, but not Liverpool, but close enough. So, do they say that they're from Liverpool on dark side? I think that's a big issue in it around the Merseyside area. Like loads of people trying to claim Liverpool, and it's not quite Liverpool. So, but I don't know the geography, mate. So you'd have to let me know. Here come Villa. Is it going to be a corner? Yes, it is. But nothing has happened with it because I'm now seeing Man City have a dangerous attack. Big up Ian. He said, "Nah, they aren't Scousers. Them." They speak a little, or they speak a bit different, but it's only 20-minute drive. Okay. To Prenton from mine. Now I get you, bro. I get you, man. We have places like that. We got like Watford. So from Northwest London, like up the A406 or whatever, it's only like a 20-25-minute drive, but they're not London either. So I get it. I get it, bro. I get it. Even though they try and claim it, they ain't. Marlon, was that Marlon with a shot? Oh, Abe. Yoy. Easy for the keeper though. We're late into the game, man. This might finish 1-1, and this ain't a great result for Villa. This is probably better for Man City. They stay where they are in fourth, and Villa just about go above Chelsea. But I think anyway, if my memory serves me, let me have a look. Abe, is it Abe's Odyssey? That's some retro shit there, boy. I used to love that. I used to love it. Let's have a look. So Man City would go into 4th and they'd take over Newcastle on goal difference. Aston Villa would go into 6th, take over Chelsea by a point. So yeah, it's a better result for City. But of course, it's a great result for Arsenal if they both draw. Just kind of, well, not really. I don't even think it affects us, does it? Nottingham Forest, Newcastle, they're the only teams that can really. So yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. It's a bit of a weird feeling, guys. I feel like if we win tomorrow, I will be here for the watch along as well. So join me for the community service. I'm gonna need you a lot more than I'm gonna need you today because we're watching Arsenal, and that is, like I said, community service, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know how many hours there are in the season, but however many hours there are, that's how much community service we got. We got to work it off. So come and join me for that, my people. Big up my bro Ian again. He said, been watching anything, mate? Need a new series. I've been watching Reacher, man. Big up 4-0. I ain't seen 4-0 as well for the last couple of days, man. I might have to message him, man. Hope he's all right. He normally joins me for the watch alongs. But I've been watching Reacher, bro. Obviously, I tried to give it a go when it first came out and didn't really get into it. Sometimes you just got to come back to stuff. Like, so yeah, I'm into the 2nd season now. There's 3 seasons of Reacher, so that's what I am watching at this point in time. Have you seen Snowfall? Depends on the kind of stuff that you're into, mate. Let me know if you've seen Snowfall. That might be a good watch if you ain't seen that already. There's like 6 seasons of that, I think. Have you watched The Boys? That's good. I haven't watched the last season yet because everyone keeps telling me it's proper fell off, but I'm going to have to just finish it off anyway. Even that, what was it, Gen V or whatever they did, like the little spin-off thing, that was quite good as well. So yes, mate. But Reacher is cold. I like Jack Reacher anyway because I read quite a lot of the books, audio books, listened, read. However, I have actually read a couple of hardback copies, but most of the Jack Reachers I've listened to, and yeah, very good. So Reacher's good. Like I said, Snowfall, if you like LA, you know, CIA bringing crack into the United States in the 80s. Obviously, that's what happened, and so it kind of that's quite good. Snowfall. It's not a documentary; it's a series. What else, man? There hasn't really been much. I've really been struggling, man. Like I watch YouTube more than I watch telly, bro. Like I have been struggling, but like I said, as of late, I have been watching Reacher. So give that a watch, bro, if you haven't seen it already. They had the Tom, no, not Tom Ryan, Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan. That weren't too bad. Not as good as Reacher, in my humble opinion, but not a bad watch. If you need some series, obviously they got The Shooter. I like the film with Mark Wahlberg better than the series, but it's not too bad. I'll tell you what was good though, that I enjoyed back in the day. It might not even hold up now. It's a program called The Strain, and it used to come on FX. It's called The Strain. That was all right. A little something different, you know what I mean? Let me get to the comments though. Big yourself up, my bro. Hammers Football, big up Tone. He's asking if you've watched From. Why does that seem familiar? Is that kind of like a Lost thing? From. I don't think I've watched it, so that might be something I'll have to look out for. Big up for that one, Tone. He also says, what's the new thing on Paramount? Is it Mob Wars or something? I'm not sure, my bro. Like I said, I watch everything like streaming service. I don't even have a terrestrial aerial plugged in. We've got a goal, and it's Man City. So no, I'm not gonna fucking celebrate it. We'll give it the air horn. Let's hope it's chalked off or something. But BBK, Spot on again, 2-1 to Man City. That's what it's looking like. Just waiting to see if there's going to be. It's a really late goal again. They're getting late goals at the minute, City, aren't they? Because there's only 5 minutes injury time, and we're literally 4 minutes 20 odd seconds into it. So crazy. Last minute winner, dagger for Aston Villa. This win also puts Man City into third. So Nottingham Forest, maybe a squeaky bum time for them. Crazy, crazy, crazy. We ain't gonna try for the balloons in the celebration. Oh, I've just seen it go in as well. Is that fucking who is that? Is that Gavardio? It's not. Who is that? Who is that? Is it Nico? Yeah, they've scored. It counts, guys. I was just waiting to see if there was going to be anything. Look, Villa are all like laying on the floor, like they've just lost the cup final. They kind of have, man. They needed to get points out of this, get a win though. Not even a draw would have been great. They needed to win this game, and they haven't. So that's definitely shook things up a little bit. It is 2-1. Yeah, Mateus N. Is that Nico? Unai Emery's holding his hands. Obviously, a point is better than a loss for any team, but Man City, they've taken the initiative. I've said in the second half, they've always looked like the side that's gonna score the next goal. Aston Villa tried to get back into it. They made their subs. Doku, a great ball in. And yeah, there was Nico at the back post. Slaps it in. Martinez nowhere to be found. Pep celebrating like he's just won the champs. But it's all good, man. We need some action. You know what I'm saying? We need some action, I suppose. I didn't want City to win, but it is what it is. If he dies, he dies. You know what I mean? Unai Emery looking like he's just won the Europa League. Just lost it, I should say. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. 2-1. Yeah, I see that, bro. I see that. Let me try and get to some of these comments because I know I've been a little bit late. Just seeing the late drama. The late drama unfold. Oh, was it you? I thought that was Why Not that mentioned snowfall to me today. But you know what? Yeah, no snowfall over here, but plenty of herb. And that's it. The game's ended. It is 2-1 Man City again. They had 2 late goals against Everton. They've had a late goal here against Villa in a massive game for them. And that's put them up into third place. Yeah. Man City with a little bit of momentum coming into the late stages. Let me get into the comments again. There's a thing called The City Is Ours on iPlayer. Okay, definitely worth watching. If you can cope with a Scouse accent. Yeah, Scouse accent's funny, man. I love a Scouse accent, bro. What else is there? Is it London Gangs or what? Gangs of London? Not too bad, not the best, but if you're looking for something, you can kind of just jump into that relatively quickly. New season of Last of Us. Okay. I did watch the other one, so that is something. Yeah, that's something there new, even for me to watch. I did like the game as well, so big up for that, my bro. What else is there? There's a new Daredevil, but I've been waiting for the whole thing to finish because they were doing it weekly. I think it's called Born Again or something like that. I mean, the Marvel stuff is kind of shit, but the Daredevil, that was probably like the best of the series, isn't it? And maybe Punisher. So there's a couple of things there, man. Couple of things, but yeah, big up Ian, man. You know me, bro. I need to be reined in, didn't I? I thought that was Why Not, but yeah. Big up Tony again. He said, yeah, they cancelled the strain. Sorry, Fringe was better. Fringe, yeah. I ain't even watched that, so I might have to go and watch that. But yeah, I thought the strain was all right. A little bit different watch, but the Fringe was better. Yeah, is see with me though. Yeah, I don't like if it's too policey. It kind of gets on my nerves a little bit. Like it's the same reason I don't really watch CSI or nothing like that. What is the Fringe like? Is it policey or I don't know. Yeah, 2-1, Paul, man. 2-1. Late dagger. Not really happy with it, to be honest with you. But you know, if he dies, he dies. Like I said, it's not really, you know. I think Tony said that they're 5 points behind us now, but I'm not really too fussed, if I'm being honest. I think if we beat Palace, I think we'll have enough to secure it. And if we don't and they get third, then or they get second and we end up in third, then so what? Do you know what I mean? Like, we just got to win that Champions League. If we don't, then whatever else happens in the Premier League is not really a matter. You know, it's not really going to affect us either way, mate. Big up Ian again. He said Hammers TV. Nah, mate. I'm gonna watch Reacher. Then I'll try and remember that Band of Brothers is brilliant as well. Not long finished that. Band of Brothers, is that like an army thing? I don't mind the military. I got to be in the right mood for it, but I'll always give them a watch. Um, so yeah, brilliant. I might have to check that out. But yeah, man, couple of good things mentioned there, man. Last of Us, that's definitely something. Is that weekly though, Tone? Have they put the whole thing out, or is that weekly though? Because I hate all of that. I'd rather just wait for the whole thing to be out. So, um, did I read? Yeah, I think I read that one. Big yourself up, Ian. Tony again. He said, "From is weird. Family gets stuck in a village and you can't leave. Oh Jesus Christ! You have to have a stone to protect you as these people come out at night." And okay, okay. From, yeah, that sounds like something my missus would like as well. So you know, brownie points. um, Big yourself up though, my bro. And like I said, man, everyone catch Tony on the channel Friday, man. It's a West Ham theme. Friday, we got GVO Mike's. He's gonna be up at 9 o'clock, and then just before Mike's at 7 is my main man Tony Hammers Football TV. So make sure you're here. Show me some support. Show Tony some support. Sub to his channel. All of that. If you've got any questions, then leave it in the chat with a Q next to it. Yeah. I think I did see that. I just didn't highlight it. Yeah, like I said, not too bothered. Like, not too bothered. But we'll see. We'll see what they do. They have got a little bit of momentum. They're getting these late wins as well. That's always very good. So we'll see what Man City can do, man. Hammer saying Ian Wu, yeah, I think season 4 coming up. Okie doke. Ian saying never seen The Last of Us at all. Is it about zombies? Yeah. Like, it is quite good though. So if you're like one of those, oh, it's zombies, I don't really give a shit about that. Like, it's still it's worth a watch. I'd say it's worth a watch. Not like the best thing I've ever seen, but it's definitely worth a watch. Paul Brady is saying, has everyone seen Mr. In Between? The Aussie hitman, few years old now. No. Is it a series? Or is it a film? I'm looking for new stuff. Like I said, I haven't been, you know, where I've been trying to do more streaming anyway, like especially watch alongs in the evening. Missus is getting, but work is work in it. We got to try and do what we got to do. But even still, even when I do spend some time down there and that, it's like, well, what on earth are we gonna watch? Because there's just nothing but crap on the telly. She was trying to watch something called Wheels of Time. I think that was made out of a book. So if anything, I was like, well, I'll just read the book first and then decide whether I want to watch it. But I have been struggling, guys, for things to watch. New series. Yellow Jackets is another weird one. Really, there was one weird thing. What was that weird thing I tried to watch, man? I never really got into it. It was like these holes in the earth or something. What was it called? Did it have what's his face in it from Bodyguard? I should know his name. It's pissing me off because I can see his face now. Not Richard Gere. Bodyguard. Costner. Kevin Costner. It was a series that he was in. It was pretty weird. I couldn't get into that. I forget what it's called though, guys. If you've seen that, then let me know. American Gods as well. That was a bit weird. I couldn't really get into that too tough, but we did. Me and the missus was watching that. Ian Wu based on the video game. Yeah. All about fungus takes over people, so zombie like. But it's a good way to do it, isn't it? Like fungal. I think that's a good way to do it still. Oh yeah, he's just asking what it's about. Oh, Ian Woo's asking Paul Brady, nah, mate, what's it about? Hammers is saying get Fringe on ITVX. It's more of a mix of X Files, Paranormal Activity. Okay, okay. I don't mind that kind of stuff. I prefer that kind of stuff more than just like, you know, your weekly police drama or something like, or your, I don't know, CSI or whatever. Band of Brothers is a World War II series. Okay, okay. I'll definitely give that a watch then at some point. Said I think it's weekly, yeah. So I'll probably let that build up. Probably let that build up. And 2-1 it was. Yes, BBK, it was. Yes, it was. So another good call from yourself. Big up Paul Brady. He said it's about an Aussie hitman, mate. Sounds boring, but it's proper addictive on Disney Plus as well. Okay. I think we stopped paying for that though, so I'd have to re-sign up. Hammers is bigging up BBK. Let's go. Ian Woo, I'm off to bed, fellas. Up at 5. Jesus, yeah. Peace out, man. Have a good night, bro. Good evening. Big up Hammers. He said Alien Earth is coming out in the summer from the Alien films. Will be on Disney Plus. Okay. I like the Alien stuff. I like the Prometheus stuff. I just watched Alien Romulus not long ago. Not bad, but I prefer like Covenant and Prometheus, all that kind of shit. And the old school Aliens, although I think by the time we got to the third one, they started fucking it up a bit. Yeah, Hammers is saying take care, Ian. Big up, man. Community settings. Paul saying see you, Ian. Have a good evening, mate. Have a good evening. He's saying Yellowstone views. Is it Yellowstone? I swear you said Yellowstone, innit? And you said it was a bit weird. And I've just mentioned Kevin Costner. But with Yellowstone, it might be Yellowstone. Is he on a ranch or something? And it's like, I don't know, it's like some fucking holes in the ground or something. It was just weird. I could never get into it, man. Could never get into it. Could never get into it, man. But yeah, there you have it, gang, man. There you have it. Race for Europe. Man City look like they're finding a little bit of form coming towards the end of the season. That's 2 wins now with late goals. So 2 late wins. It was an important win over Aston Villa. It was a must-win game for Villa. I wouldn't say a must-win for Man City because a draw would have done them all right, but I'm sure they're going to want to get as high up the table as possible to try and make it respectable and obviously try and get back into the champ. So yeah, not the best of games, but it wasn't rubbish. Do you know what I mean? I did think it would be 2-1. I said the other way. BBK said Man City, and you know, it was a 2-1 game. I was right in the score. He was right for who it went to. And there you go. Big up Tone again. He said Yellowstone, Costner, Yellow Jackets different. Oh yeah, Yellow Jackets. Sorry, bro. As you see, mate, you know what I mean? This Mary Jane, you know, it does kill the short-term memory, mate. Good show views. Big yourself up, my man. Always appreciate you passing through, bro. And we are looking forward to hosting you on Friday. But yeah, we will end it there, guys. A little bit after 10 now. I'm going to try and find something to eat. Thank you, everyone that passed through. Hammers Football TV. Make sure you're going to subscribe to my broski. Ian Woo, Paul Brady. Thank you again for passing through. Always around, guys. BBK as well. Make sure you're subscribing to my bro. Who else was in the building? I think AFC was in there at one point. Just going up, just going up, just going up. Anyone else? Anyone else that I forgot? Not that I can remember. Rashid was in the building at one point. Big him up. Make sure you're subscribing to Arsenal Revolution TV. And I think that was it. I think that was it. Into the Box was here as well. Subscribe to Into the Box. That's my bro as well. Yeah, man. Hyper Protagonist E. Ross was in the building. Yeah, man. Decent stream tonight, guys. Decent stream. Definitely appreciate your time. Pac-Man as well. Again, sorry for your loss, my bro. He was in the building. So yeah, man. A nice, decent mix. The community. Pete was in the building as well. Keep forgetting about Pete. Spurs fan, big up Pete. Luca was in the building. Yeah, the community is community, if that even makes sense. Doing what community does, mate. Doing community things. Don't Waste a Tweet was in the building. Big up Gary at some point as well. Yeah, man, we've done all right today. We've done all right today, guys. Cheers, gents. Big up, Paul. Have a great evening, everyone. We will be back tomorrow. Back again with news with views, the daily show. Back again with the watch along in the evening. And yeah, we will see you then. Have a great evening. Peace and love.